Well, right now, there is an actual sale going on. As we speak, there is a sale that is going on right now to where you could save a couple dollars before you choose to pay the full price of an actual streaming platform. And what am I talking about? Stars. They have a $24 sale right now. They have a $24 sale for a whole year. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this all the time and say, hey, I think you should get it for 1 month, binge watch, and then cancel because they keep going up on prices. And believe it or not, Hulu and Disney just went up on their prices this week. So at this point, it's kind of like, why are we still paying for these services and we're really not using them and watching them, right? So if you've been thinking about getting on Stars, this is the time. You can grab a whole year for just $24, as I just mentioned. And basically, normally it's $27. Or if you just want to dip your toes into it, you can get the first 3 months for $4 a month. But they said they got their own shows like Outlander and Spartacus, and they got a bunch of other movies too that you can stream up on up to 3 devices at the same time. But just know that it is not 4K. But you got your phone, you got your TV, and maybe you can share it with a family member. Now you also got BMF, you got P Valley, Run the World. Now, the bad thing about all of this is there is no sports. That's the one bad thing about Stars. They do not have a sports section where you can watch baseball, football, basketball, or hockey, right? Or even boxing. They don't have that. So that's just one of the bad things about Stars. But there are Black Sails, Dope, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and Nope. Ballerina is also on their platform. So if you're looking for a deal for the whole year, $24. That's you going out to a restaurant for one night for on the town for yourself at an Applebee's or an Outback Steakhouse or maybe even McDonald's, the way fast food prices are, right? $24, you get it for the whole year, and you get a mix of newer original shows and some classic movies and even westerns. And basically, they're saying that I don't think you're even getting ads with this $24 deal. So this might be something that you might be interested in. Now, the only problem is they do have a limited content library. So it's not like they have Warner Brothers or Disney or Paramount where they have a vast amount of content. But there is still some good programming. You got it for a whole year. What's $24 versus paying for it monthly? You can just pay for it annually and then just set a reminder in your notes app and say, make sure I cancel maybe a week or 2 days before, so that way that way they do not charge you once it's up for renewal. The question that I have for you is, what do you think of the Star streaming deal? One, I'm signing up. Two, this is their way of locking you in. Three, there are no good shows. Four, I forgot about Stars. Revis, your thoughts on this?
I think it's a great deal because see, I'm a movie buff. I like movies, but I also love my sports. And with them not having sports, that makes it hard for me. But I think it's a great deal, and it's like one of the cheaper streaming services around.
Okay. All right. I mean, Stars is not bad. I think Stars is they have some good programming on there, but $24 as a one-time payment for the year, I don't have a problem with that, right? I don't see anything wrong with tapping into Stars for $24. You saying I'm paying $7.99, $9.99 a month, and then the programming is not coming out. I think a lot of people wait till the Power series comes out, and once that Power series comes out, whether it's what is all the Power shows? I can't think of all the Power shows off the top of my head that they have, but once you get into those Power shows, I think that's where it starts to really kick in, and that's where it's like, oh, they have a whole series of different Ghost, Power Book, 3, what is it? Power Book 2, Ghost, Power Book 3, Raising Canaan, and Power Book 4, Force. That's the one with Tommy Egan. So
See,
I
those
think that
series, they
right.
suck you in because once you start watching them, you don't want to stop watching them. And then if your subscription straddles in the middle of the series, then you renew so you can continue watching it.
Well, this is where I say this is where the binge watch comes in, right? This is where the binge watch comes in, and you can say, but you got it for a whole year. So there should be no
Yeah.
reason why you're not able to get all your content in
So
for a year.
I
So
see a
you're
bigger
coming in
picture
September.
here, tall boy.
Repeat that again.
I see the corporate play that's happening under the surface, which is let's get them locked in, let's get them paying a little bit of money, and then we got them for life. Then you're going to forget about it, and the year's going to roll around, and it's going to be month 13, boom, they're going to hit
But
you.
this is why you have to put in the calendar on your phone, set a reminder 10 days, 5 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day before.
5% of people do that. 95% of the people don't do that.
You're right. But if you're a fan of the Lab Tech Show, I tell you, put a reminder in your phone.
Oh, yeah.
So that way Perplexity is due. I don't want to renew because they have a deal, right? So if you're not familiar with AI, Perplexity is a competitor of ChatGPT and a competitor of Gemini. They have a deal currently right now where you get a free year if you have access to Venmo or PayPal. Once you sign up, put in your calendar 2 days before to cancel the service. So then that way you don't get charged a monthly fee.
And now it's so easy. You just speak your AI assistant, remind me X number of months to cancel, blah, blah, blah. You don't even have to like type anything in. You could just speak it. I get it. But 95% of people won't do it.
Then you deserve, if you don't do it, and we've told you on multiple occasions to do it, then that kind of falls on you.
That's why I love the Lab Tech Show. Like, you're telling us how to work it in our favor. But from the corporate mind knows if you can get them paying even something small, chances are
you lock them in and they're going to forget. And then now I have you locked in.
Yeah, that was my point.
And what's it go up to after a year?
Well, that's corporate strategy number 2, incremental increases.
Well, look at what Disney is doing, right? Disney is saying that they just went up on their pricing this week.
I heard Hulu's going up too, and I love that Alien Earth show. If you're watching Alien Earth, so good. But Hulu's tough, man. I don't know. Disney has a lot of financial recovery to recoup. Those last 3 years in the gutter, baby. Their bottom line is shell of their former self.
We're going to leave that alone because right now this is all about Starz, and this is what you get on the Starz platform, right? Because we want to give Starz their shine because they're the ones that's out here doing the deal.
Now, I hear Starz has a lot of unique stuff. Like, they bought a lot of content that's only on Starz. Other than that, I think it's a lot of back catalog stuff.
Right. Not a lot of new stuff, but as you can see right here on the screen, here is what they're offering right now that's currently out there. And let's see. Why Did I Get Married?
Bring Is that one new?
Cocaine Bear, Alice. That was a good movie.
50 Shades of Grey is a couple years old.
Don't Be a Menace to Society While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. Waist Deep, Riddick, Stomp the Yard, Sugar Baby. There's enough to say, hey, this could get me through the Thanksgiving holidays, and it can be on the TV screen, right? There's enough content here for $24 for the year.
And how are they with content sharing?
They said 3 devices. They didn't
password sharing.
They did not say that they were clamping down on that. So they did say you can use up to 3 devices. So how does that work? I don't know. So maybe Matt, you and myself, we could just split the $24 and we all have access. It's 3 devices at the same time. So if I'm not watching that day and you want to have 3 devices, there it is. And if you want a series, here's some of the series channels right there.
We rarely ran into that. Only once, but before the clampdown, at my son who lives remotely was watching on 2 TV screens, and we tried to watch something and it didn't work. I had to call him up. I'm like, what's going on?
What's going on, friend? No. You're doing too much, friend.
You're killing me. Help your old man out.
I get it. All right, look, $24. Starz. We've talked about streaming prices going up. Here is a deal for you to jump on if it's something that you're interested in. Okay. Now, this is the early Black Friday deal, so you never know what might happen around Black Friday, but you have some time, okay? It's the Lab Tech Show. Join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern at thelabtechshow.com. Embrace it or get left behind.
Alrighty then.